Today we are going to learn 25 smart sentences for daily use in English conversation. Hi, my lovely students. This is Rajbir Kaur from Speak with Rajbir, and we will learn 25 smart sentences to start a conversation with and to end a conversation with. Before I start with my lesson, I just want you to hit the subscribe button so that you stay updated for my new content. Let's get started. So 25 smart sentences for daily use in English conversation. This will help you to improve your English speaking, and these sentences are really smart, so you can get in and get out of the conversation easily. So the first one is that when you are meeting with someone you do or don't know. So for example, first one is nice to bump into you, that to meet someone unexpectedly. So you know someone, but you were not expecting that you will meet that person in a particular place. For example, hey, nice to bump into you again. Okay, so I bumped into your mom at the swimming pool. So you were not expecting, but you did meet somebody. So nice to bump into you. Second one is, it's great to finally meet you in person. It means that you have heard many things about that person, or you have seen that person online, but you haven't met that person before. So you can use this sentence, it's great to finally meet you in person. So for example, I bumped into your mom at the swimming pool and it was great to meet her as a person. Okay, and the third one is that when someone you do know, and for example, ਆਪਾਂ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਚ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਸੋਚੋ ਡੈਵਲ ਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਤੇ ਡੈਵਲ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਉਹ ਪ੍ਰਗਟ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ, ਤੇਰੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਹੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਸੀਗੇ. So for that is speak of the devil, that speak of the devil, and it means that you were just talking about that person and that person appears. Okay, so speak of the devil, we were just talking about your excellent presentation. So it's a smart way to say that we were talking about you. So speak of the devil. And the fourth one is, I have heard so much about you. So other person can say that, oh, hope all the good things. So say, yeah, all positive, I hope, yes, all the good things. Okay, so I have heard so much about you. So if somebody would tell you, you can just respond to that, all good things, I hope, right? So when you are meeting with somebody. Then the fifth one is, I don't think we've crossed our paths before. It means that you don't know that person, and you want to know that person now. Okay, so it's a nice way to say, I don't think we have crossed our path before. Hi, this is Rajbir Kaur. Okay, and then you introduce yourself, or you say that, and then the other person introduce him or herself to you. Okay, so to cross paths with someone is to meet someone by chance. Okay, so you haven't planned it. So then comes the second category, is catching up with somebody. That now you met somebody and now you want to catch up with somebody. Catching up means that you want to know the update about the person or some information you are fishing for. Okay, so how's everything going? So you can, when you meet somebody and you know the person, then you say, how's everything going? So somebody can say that, hey, that's great, everything is going great. Or they can open up further. And then seventh, what have you been up to? Okay, so it's semi-formal, that what you've been up to, that you met somebody after a long time and you can say that what you've been up to. Okay, to be up to something is that to do something mischievous. So it's non-formal with a friendly gesture. What trouble have you been causing? It means that you can say this to children, because you are an adult, and then you can say this to a child, that what trouble have you been causing? Okay, what have you been doing? Okay, what have you been doing is like, it's not formal, but it's semi-formal. You're not accusing somebody, but what trouble have you been causing is with kids. It's so informal. And then catching up with someone's seventh response would be, what have you been up to? Oh, not much. I've been up to so much. I've been so busy. So answers can be like that. Okay. And then the eighth one, what have I missed? Fill me in. Okay. So to fill someone in is to give the missing information, to inform someone more fully of a situation. When you are catching up with someone, what have I missed? Fill me in. For example, that you are in a wedding, okay, and then some gossip was going on. You had to go somewhere, and then when you return, and when you've returned, then you can just simply say, what have I missed? Fill me in. Okay, so that's catching up with someone. And then we have so much to catch up on. It means that we have so much to talk about, but maybe right now is not the situation, or I will talk about it later, but we have so much to catch up on. And then there is so much to say, but you can't get into the now, so to go into something. So when you are to discuss or explain something in a careful and detailed way. If you want to say this, that there is so much to say, but I can't go into it now, it means that maybe the time is not suitable. Maybe I don't have enough time. Then you can say there is so much to talk about, but I just can't go into it now. All right. So that's what you can talk about. And talk with someone you don't know. How did you get into? For example, that you have met somebody in a meeting, and you haven't met that person before. You can say, how did you get into X? For example, how did you get into coaching? How did you get into TikTok? How did you get into engineering? How did you get into aeronautical engineering? Anything. So you can just simply ask that question. So how did you get into that? How did you get involved with something? Okay, so you can ask that question. So now you are not answering. Other person would reply with whatever the reasons are. Okay, and then the person you don't know, you can just simply say, oh, what do you do for fun? Okay, nowadays people ask that, what do you do for living? Okay, we don't ask them, what do you do? Because we can't just be a housewife or coaches or students, but the real personality lies in what do you do for fun, what are your hobbies. Okay, so that would open up the real conversation, that hey, I love to go hiking, so hey, I love to go hiking too, so that you can be best buddies. Okay, so then what do you do outside of work? What do you do for fun? What do you do outside of working? Then what do you do when you're not working? Hey, I love to watch movies. Okay, so I'm an avid cinema watcher. I love to travel when I'm not working. So answers can be as per the person. Okay, and then what really makes you tick? It means that what really makes you tick is what are you passionate about? What makes you keep going? What makes you get out of the bed? Okay, so for example, helping my students to gain confidence really makes me tick. That's what makes me get out of my bed. That's what I'm so passionate about. Okay, so your answer can be different. Then what gets you out of the bed in the morning? So what do you get up for? What floats your boat? So the point here is all these are informal and formal. Okay, so what do you get up for? What keeps you going? What makes you tick? What floats your boat? What brings you joy? So all these questions are informal, and you can just strike a real conversation with a person whosoever you are speaking with. And then I feel like when you are leaving that conversation, you can just simply say that I feel like that we've got so much more to talk about. Okay, and at this point you are breaking off. That I feel that we have got so much more to talk about, but we don't have time. So can we catch up later? So you are suggesting that now I gotta leave, and then you can exchange the numbers, or you can just simply find the mode, email or something, to stay in touch. Okay, that we should discuss this over lunch, we should chat over coffee, we should talk over dinner. So you can just simply take the commitment that hey, we have so much more to talk about, so let's meet online, let's meet on Zoom. Okay, let's meet over coffee. Okay, so we should do this again. So once you have met, so you are suggesting that hey, I liked it, we should do this again. Okay, so you can simply stay in touch with that person. And then here is my email number, so drop me a line and we sort something out. So if you want to meet somebody again, then you say hey, here is my email, here's my number, so drop me a line and we sort something out. Drop me a line means to send me a text message or WhatsApp or some email. So drop me a line, so it means that not the big story but just a line. Okay, and then you can sort something out means that to organize something, we'll arrange another meeting, so we can just make something out of it. Then oh, I'm a bit pressed for time, so now you are leaving the conversation. So oh, I'm a bit pressed for the time, it means that I don't have any more time, so I need to go. So I'm a bit pressed for the time. We all struggle when somebody is going on, but we are short on time. So then we can just simply say that oh, I'm a bit pressed for the time. And then oh right, I need to make a move. It means that I've got to be going, so I need to make a move. It means to begin to leave or to leave. Then I don't want to hug you, so I'm going to go over there. It means that it's a really nice and flattering way to tell somebody that I gotta go, so I don't want to hug you. It means that to hug something means is to take or use something good all for yourself. Okay, so that other people can have you. So I don't want to hug you, I don't want to have you all by myself, so I'm going to go over there. For example, you are in a party and you're talking with a person, let's say that to an important person, and that person, let's say that host. Okay, so you can say I don't want to hug you, so I'm going to go over there. Okay, then I've already taken so much of your time. I say that all the time. Hey, I've taken so much of your time, so I gotta leave. So you can just enjoy your day. So I've already taken so much time of yours. Don't sit on these sentences, use them, and I just want to remind you, use it or lose it. So you have to use them so that it goes into your muscle memories. And don't forget to subscribe my channel. I'll see you again.